time. So for myself, guys, thank you for that. I really appreciate it. And that also then reports back to you guys where you want to get in your football career. Because I've just spoken to somebody, we've obviously as the chairman of the football club, his son's just been signed up by Stoke City Academy. And basically the last 3 years he's worked really hard. Yeah. So if you guys go and work hard, if you want to go and play professional football, that's what you need to do, yeah.
Who said Stoke?
Yeah, that's mate. If we talk about farmers, we
talk about Vale.
Before we don't play rugby.
It was said professional.
We talk about farmers, we go Vale. Yeah, so if you
I did a mate on me here, just couldn't speak over Ben, that was all.
If you don't want to go and play for Vale, make sure you work hard, yeah.
Copy the match.
But for a group, yeah, I believe there's a lot of potential with, yeah, a few little tweaks, and you can go and turn a lot of teams over, guys, yeah. You can play some real good stuff. I know there's a lot of potential with this group, which is good. Also for myself, thank you for the parents. Without your dedication, and I think this is what the lads need to realise a little bit. You guys dedicated your time, taking training, taking some matches, and everything else. You wouldn't be able to get here and enjoy and play football. So guys, can you just say a thank you to the
I think we have round of applause to the parents.
You just need to remember that sometimes the parents are giving their time up, where it's pretty easy to do something else. You might find something more enjoyable, standing in the middle of Bentley in the middle of freezing cold December, watching you train, hungover on a Saturday morning, kid. So you just need to bear that in mind, some guys, yeah? So how the presentation is going to work is we're going to call you all up, so everyone's got their own individual trophies. I'll just do a little speech on each one of you individually, and then we've got, there's 4 special awards at the end, and then 4 or 5 special awards, sorry, I can't remember off the top of my head. And then we'll do some other little bits, yeah? Yeah? So, right, we're going to start off with, so we've got Harvey Rowson. Let's start with This young lad, yeah, come to us and didn't play football when you first come, did you, mate? Yeah, you tried to find your way. Been a bit shy now, mate? Yeah. So, he's a rock solid defender, I think we can all agree with that, yeah? But also, an opposition managers have also said to me, he's the most calmest, the most skillful defender they've actually played up against. Sometimes I think to myself, he tries to play like Zidane too much. Pass the ball off, mate, yeah? But as a defender, he's so calm, so skillful on the ball, and that's a great asset when you look at modern defenders now, the way they come out and play the football, yeah? You're not just someone who wins a tackle and smashes the ball, you go and play with it, mate, yeah? So well done. And I've got your trophy here, mate.
Played hard.
Right, so we're on to Oliver Alcock. Where do we start?
Al Capitan.
Come up, mate, yeah? Come up. Where do we start this lad here is one of the kindest, hardest working lads. I think we can all agree on that. Red cheeks, mate, yeah? Red cheeks? Ah, red cheeks. He works really hard, dedicated to his full game, and if any of the lads are down, he leads by true. He's got leadership examples in there, and he'll go and grab them up, encourage them. But also, we started encouraging, parents might not know this yourself, but when we've had this actual team talks, this guy's actually started to say a little bit in there himself. There's leadership, and I think at that age, that speaks volumes of the kids, and also that the parents who have obviously brought Oliver up, how well he has done, and he's turning into a great, great young man. So, congratulations, Bob. Diet. Well, you mate. Come on, mate. plays football before he started with us. You enjoying your football now, mate? You're a bit more convincing. Yeah? You enjoy it with your friends, don't you? And that's the most important thing, mate, yeah? Enjoying what you're doing, enjoying it with your friends goes a long way with that, yeah? So you always give 110%, and as you've developed and as you've gone along, yeah, you're into a really good defender, yeah? You really, you might not understand it, but the parents will understand, is tenacious. You don't give up, you keep going, you try not to make sure. Tenacious means that you keep trying hard, guys, yeah? You don't give up, yeah? And you don't let your strikers just get past you, yeah? And you keep going. You might not always get there. Sometimes you can be your own worst enemy and try and beat yourself up, yeah? You might think, oh, he's got past me, and then you get upset. You need to get upset, that's football. If no one ever got past the defender in a game of football, mate, every game of football finished 0-0. And how boring would that be? Yeah? So keep up your hard work, keep working hard, yeah? Good lad. Jason, first of all, I want to apologise. I haven't got a photo of Jason because he's only recently just joined us. So he wasn't there when we had the photography, which you might have noticed that nicked the photos from there. Through a few battles this week and technical difficulties to try and download the photos and everything else. We got there eventually about 7:30 this morning when I was at work and was able to put them on finally onto the slide. So this lad, you must know what, 3 months have you, mate? And as a young gentleman, probably most of the parents haven't seen it yet, one of the most politest kids I've ever met. And that's a credit to you two as his parents. He's really polite, uses his manners all the time, and he's coming to the team, so he's been with us now about 3 months. Great asset to the team. I'll be honest, I don't know what position is your best position at the moment. You give me that much of a headache. Yeah, you're all over the place. And one of the highlights since you've been with us, obviously you scored your first goal, didn't you? Yeah. And one of the highlights for myself was from your work rate when we played at Madeley away, and they were breaking through. And I don't know where you strung those legs from, but you made sure you ran back and you got that striker, didn't you? And you stopped him from scoring a goal. And that's when you work rate, mate, yeah? As we talk about work rate, it goes a long way in football. So well done, matey. Keep it up. Right, Harvey Biddle, big pain in the side. Big pain in the side. Right, so this lad here, you probably don't know, sometimes being the manager's son, and he'll vouch for it, I give him a lot of jet, away from it. You get some jet, don't you, sometimes, mate, yeah? And he tells me to shut up. 95% of it.
Is that polite?
I say, mate.
Is that polite?
He might not say shut up in another couple of years, it might be something else, but I can get away with that at the moment. And he does get a lot of grief. I moan about him all the time, this, that, and the other and stuff. But he has got a heart of gold, thank you. Yeah, he works hard on his football. I know he watches YouTube videos about how to save penalties, so he's looking forward to a penalty shootout, if it ever comes, and stuff like that. You work hard for me, don't you? You watch football drills yourself, keep a training, and stuff like how you think you can also improve yourself, that you can speak to me, don't you? That's all stuff at home and everything else. So. Well done, mate, yeah? Good season. Right, Georgie Wharton, where are we? Come on, matey, come on. Put that red card. Well done, mate, yeah? So you signed for us roughly about this time last year, wasn't it? And I'll be honest, you've had an absolute tremendous season. Hit the ground running as soon as you signed for us. Your hard work, obviously I know you play Saturdays and everything else, mate, you're super fit. Yeah, you work really hard with it. And I think that sort of a show of your hard work and where you've got to is where you've done everybody in this room who plays football their dream of actually going and playing on the Wembley pitch. And that's one thing that 99.9% of people who actually play football in this country will never ever achieve. So that is credit to yourself, mate, yeah? For working hard. You're up and down that right wing, like a rocket sometimes, yeah? They can't catch you. Obviously a couple of times that's when we played you up front and just said, just feed that ball through to George and just let George just chase it. It's coming through. Yeah, you work really hard on that, mate, yeah? Keep that hard work up for us, and you're going to be a tremendous player, and you're a great asset to the team. Can you see the next one? How do you know who's not in the next? You're guessing. You're guessing, right? The next one, yeah, you're right, he isn't he? That's how you do that. I'll let me know up on the screen there. So obviously Blakely. Obviously Blakely's jetted off on his plane today to Turkey, so unfortunately he can't be with us. But we'll make sure obviously he receives his trophy and everything else. So I think we can all agree Blakely's a character. He does a lot around the team, and I think he's improved an awful lot this year. And when he first come, I'll be honest, and Craig will say the same, and Don will say the same, he had a bit of a reputation he could put a challenge in, with a bit of a handful, but he has calmed down a hell of a lot with that.
Temperament's been brilliant.
Yeah, he does. Like I say, I don't think, we used to be concerned sometimes, and you used to think, always going to trouble coming blank, we might be on the pitch, but his temperament's calmed down a hell of a lot, and Oliver's saying the same now, aren't he? Much more calmer, and his free kicks he takes, his corners he takes, and everything else have been great there. Some great deliveries with it, and his next steps are just pushing those balls wide. He can pass the ball really well, and that's his next sort of steps with his football journey, is to bring that on. So I'll pick that up. So there you go, Blakely. There you go. Right, so now we've got Alfie Mansell Cooper, who also as well be close to this This lad here, I think, has had his fair share of bad luck with injuries, haven't you, mate? Broken bones. So how many times have you broke your wrist now? 3 times. There's many people at the age of 10 and 11 who can say they broke their wrist 3 times. So it's taking a little bit to come back from that, hasn't it? But I think we've seen towards the end of the season that Alfie's starting to come back. Works his socks off, closes everyone round the midfield, stops those balls coming. And as we saw it, and I think it was, trying to think of the game now, Madeley, he's building that confidence up now to go and strike the ball, and that's the next areas from the team. We need some more goals coming out of the midfield area. Yeah, and I think it was a Madeley one, and it was travelling like a rocket, mate, wasn't it? Yeah, but the keeper just managed to get a fingertip to it, which happens in football. It was a great save. Yeah, he's working really hard. That weight rate's now coming up. Yeah, we spoke about, so it shows you listening, which is good. Yeah, and you're driving it along. So I think you're going to be a big player for us next season. I'm excited what you're going to do for us next season, mate, yeah? So well done. So next one is Louis. Obviously, unfortunately, Louis isn't in the room tonight, which is a shame, but obviously that's happened. One thing I'll say about Louis is he's a kid who works hard all the time. He's a great kid, he doesn't back chat, everything else. He's got great skill on the ball, technical ability, turns, he can twist, he can pass the ball around, and he can do step overs, stuff like that, which at this age isn't very common to be able to get that into your game. So we will get the trophy to him. There is a trophy and everything all here for him. We'll get that across. I don't know, you okay?
I'll take it,
yeah, you're okay to that, Ben, yeah? So we'll get that across to Louis, and obviously unfortunately decided to leave the team. So obviously for myself personally, I've had a conversation with Glenn. I wish him all the best for the future, and obviously they can go ahead and hopefully get a successful career out of it. Right, so we've got AK, the left wing finger. Before we get any further, I want to make sure you haven't got one of those tops on your dad's got underneath there.
A bit naughty, guys.
Oh, it's white. Oh, he's got it. He's don't want one of those tops on your dad's got, mate. As Reggie says to me, and he's only 3 years old, what rhymes with veil? Jail. That's where the naughty kids go. He knows that age of 3 years old. You don't be a naughty kid and have to do too. See, he even nods his head now again.
Just wants that drink.
Right, so this lad here, say, great lad, runs up and down, works his socks off, works really hard, technically, very good, cutting inside, cutting left, cutting right, beating your man. And I know your dad sometimes, when you've got him to go and do the linesman, your dad absolutely roasts you, doesn't he, sometimes? Tells you to get up and down, and you listen, fair you go and do it. Got some great assists this year, and I think next year we're going to start working on free kicks. I know you've got that technique in you, mate, yeah, you can whip it round. Yeah, we're going to add some more goals to your game. You've got some goals this season, but I think we can get some more goals out of your game next season. So, AK, absolutely superb, mate. I look forward to working with you next season. Right, so Nicky Bolton. This little lad turns up all the time. I'm probably going to shock some people in the room who probably don't know this. He's still actually only 9 years of age. I've got that correct on him. Yeah, he's only 9, for sake, yeah. He's still actually only 9 years of age. And we've got some lads who are pushing on towards 12 now, which I think speaks volumes of Nick and the way he plays football. Because you couldn't tell that he's nearly 3 years younger than some of the guys in the room. Which is a full credit to yourself, really skillful mate. And also, most kids at sort of 3 years of age difference, or 2.5 years of age difference, will get knocked off the ball. But he doesn't, he holds his own. So he's strong with it as well. And you remind me a little bit the way you play of a sort of a young Wayne Rooney. Yeah, strong with the ball, skillful with it, got a strike on you, mate, yeah? Can't speak. Not shy, aren't you? No, but you're a real asset to the team, mate, yeah? And you drive us forward and everything else. So, well done, Nick, and let's bring on next season. I can't do all try, I guess. It's like when it comes to the man of match, hey, you're people, we're saying that's playing out. So you're right, got it. Don't shy, mate. You're never shy. Hey, the stuff I've heard this lad, he comes out. If you ever wanted a comedian in your team, some of the stuff he comes out with is this lad here. I tell you what, it's a fair pay we've got to go on. Yeah? What a guy. And works his socks off, don't you, mate? Yeah? Record. Up and down. Got me speed up a bit, yeah? I'm getting embarrassed. I'll start talking a bit
Get up,
faster.
son.
You'll be proud of what you've done, mate, yeah? Be really proud, yeah? Proud, yeah? Chin up, yeah? So, he's got an absolute rocket of a left foot. I don't think all the teams we've played this season and everything else, I don't think there's any other player I've seen at this age group who can actually hit a ball as hard as Carter. And I'm going to call back to one game now in particular. Not Unity, mate. That's we won't go there with Unity, eh, mate? I'm going to go and speak to a game against, it was a away game, the middle of a farmer's field in one way. It was freezing cold. It was raining. If you could sum a Sunday morning football game up in the middle of winter, this was the one. He's coming back to you now, isn't he, mate? Yeah? So I remember we had a free kick come across towards just inside the edge of the box. You do me a motion of what you did? Fancy doing it in here? I took it for. Alright, all gaps outside. And it was goal of the season, without shadow of a doubt. When he took off, absolute bicycle kick just from the inside of the edge of the box, across the face of the goal, and right in the top corner. And that speaks of your skill set, mate, to be brave enough to actually do that at that age. It was a bit like, I'm going to compare it now to Garnacho. Yeah, it was similar sort of like that. And their manager, I remember him saying at the time, he come up to me and said, wow, what have I just witnessed? What have I just seen? That is a goal. And it was absolutely tremendous. Yeah, that's what skill you've got in your locker, mate. And we've had conversations between ourselves as coaches. There's a player who used to play for Stoke, and your mind is very much like him. And Ben knows who I'm going to say now.
Arnautovic.
I didn't even say. Marco Arnautovic used to play for Stoke, now plays for Inter Milan. And you're very much like him. Yeah? If you can keep that work rate, yeah? So you're here now, yeah? I think you can go to that work rate. You can do that all the time, mate, yeah? You've got potential to be a professional football player. Yeah? Push that work rate, that extra 10%, I'm sure you can go and make it, yeah? Yeah? I think you can do it. Yeah? Right. I'll let you guess now then. Oh, too far. So Trent. Right, where does Trent So another lad who joined us about playing football before, didn't you, mate? Yeah? You got to play as well? Yeah. Oh, he's here now, he's woke up. Yeah. So really skillful, and we use him as an example, and he's probably an example for most of the lads because his work rate is absolutely tremendous. And there's a saying in football, he's a defender's absolute nightmare. Yeah? What do we work on? Pressing. And you press the hell out of those defenders, and they do not like playing you. Because you are chasing them down, you are running round. Yeah? But not just that through your work rate, mate. You've also got the skill. Yeah? You can turn players, you've got the step overs with it. And I think as the ball actually at your feet like that, and in close quarters, you could have a player there and a player there. If I was going to pick somebody to try and turn out of two players, it's probably yourself, Trent. Yeah? So you're really good with that. Finished second top goal scorer in the season. Yeah? That's credit with yourself. So the competition is now. So you finished second this season. What can you go do next season? He's thrown it out for you there, lad, yeah? Thrown it out. Things like that, yeah? Absolutely tremendous. And I look forward to working with the next season, mate, yeah? Well done. Right, so we've gone through all the individual ones now, and there's 5 categories here which have been picked. So we've got Parents Player of the Season, Players Player of the Season, Most Assists, Golden Boot, and Managers Player of the Season now. So we're going to start off with Parents Player of the Season. So all the parents are voting for this. So I noticed how you stopped guessing a bit now, you're going a bit quiet now. Who's gone 10?
Jason or Rico.
You go Jason or Rico, are you? Right. So the Parents Player of the Season. Drum roll, everybody. Drum roll. pick up on what work rate you've been doing. Yeah, what I spoke about. Parents are seeing the same, mate. Yeah, so that's full credit to yourself. Yeah, just got to make sure now we keep pushing it. Next season, get that extra 10 or 15%. Yeah, and we keep pushing it, and you never know. Next year, would you go and make Wembley again? Actually play on that Wembley pitch, because that's an absolute massive achievement. Yeah, yeah. Advise your goal and keep going for it. Yeah. I think we've probably all guessed who's won this one. I think the lads have already guessed on it. So I'm going to play the one. 17 goals in total in the season. I think with the number of games we've had called off, with the rain and everything else, that's a great return, mate. Yeah, absolute great effort. Even so, you went through and you started beating yourself up towards the end of the season. Yeah, saying I haven't scored, I haven't done this. I said to you, keep calm, keep playing how you're playing football, goals will come. Yeah, and you still come out with a golden boot, mate. Yeah, so that's absolute great effort. Chin up, be proud of it, smile. As I always say, always smile. Yeah, always smile. Player of the season. So out of all the votes, this was the closest one, guys. Yeah. So this is what you guys have all voted between yourself. And I think there was the lad who's won it by one vote, and then I think there was 3 of you who were joint second on that. So it was really close. And you've all voted between yourselves. So thanks for voting. First of all, yeah. And obviously you voted who you think who's had a good season and they've been consistently good. Yeah? So give us a drum roll. Give us a drum roll. The bar is going to be quite good for the bar. Are we ready? That was on pace, wasn't it? Well, she's stepping as a keeper, mate. So, obviously, I was playing a goal all season. Come out with, and it up the other day, 5 clean sheets in total over the season. And you know what your next steps are. Yeah? Come out. Want you playing the ball a bit more now. Yeah? That's your next steps. You come out, you can make some great saves. Be consistent with it. Yeah? Come out once you start playing the football a bit more now, yeah? You know that's what you're going to do. You'll try that for me next season. So, be proud of yourself, give a smile. Smile. You can't guess now, because you can't see, can you? Most assists. So you're all getting this. So got an award for most assists in the season. I'm going to fast forward it because I'll give it away if we go and speak who it is now. So I'll go forward on that. So it's actually Blakely. Obviously, unfortunately, Blakely isn't here. He's off probably, might just still be on a plane now, or might have just landed off the plane. He's on holiday in Turkey, sunning himself up there.
Carrying his dad off the plane now.
Dragging him. Dragging his dad off the plane.
He's allowed on because he had that veil top on.
Try and make him up first.
So I can say his deliveries in and everything else have been
He's
great.
gone now and he does, doesn't he?
Apart touched on obviously the goal of the season there with Carter. But Carter ultimately wouldn't have got that goal of the season if it wasn't for Blakely's great delivery into the box for you to take off and do that overhead kick. His corners are great, and that's the next sort of stage for us guys next season. You need to start scoring some more goals from corners. So we're going to come up with some more routines with that, yeah? Because Because I think the corner actual delivery from Blakely was really good there. But we just need to start putting it away. And we did that a little bit towards the end of the season. But that's where it was getting older now. So we've got to start trying to make games. So well done to Blakely.
Yeah, definitely.
Right, so we've got Manager's Player of the Season. This has been entirely my pick, and it probably took me about a week and a half to actually decide. It wasn't easy at all, guys, yeah, because there was a lot of people who were wavy of it, but the hard part is I can only pick one, and it was really difficult pick. Like I say, it's probably taken me about a week and a half. So can we give it a drum roll, guys, yeah? Drum roll. Drum roll. So we've got Trent.
Well done, Trent. Well done, Trent.
The reasons I've gone on that, Trent, is part of what I touched before. We've spoken about real hard work, and you're the epitome of real hard work, mate, yeah? You're that defender's nightmare, you're closing down, you started adding goals to your game, yeah? You just touched on there as part of your thought processes. Next year I want to make sure I'm top goal scorer, yeah? So you've got that in your mind. You're really skillful with the ball at your foot, mate, and it's very much well deserved. So keep up that hard work, mate, yeah? Give us a smile.
Yeah, well done, mate.
Well done, Trent. Right, so that's the Kids Awards done now. So we're going to go to the more serious awards, shall we say.
Even the kids know about it, man. We've kept secrets out.
There's going to be the first one I'm going to, before I pull it up, because you know who it'll be, is, I'm going to pull it up now. Social Media Kings. So there's one guy in here who I think we know who's got this already. He controls 95% of our Facebook page. He's actually standing in live on TV.
What's he got his flippy round?
It's me. So, personally for myself, Scott, because you've also helped design the new kit also as well. The sponsorship logo on there, and you've helped me out with a lot of stuff. People don't see there'll be something I can message to Scott and say, any chance you could just do this? I don't know how to do it, because I know someone who's going to know how to do logos and stuff like that. So that's Scott. So, personally for myself, mate, thank you very much. And
Best waters. That's my daughter's form teacher.
I was watching that match there thinking he's not having it.
there you go, mate. You got your award there. Cheers, mate. Good shot, that kid.
Thank you. Well done, mate.
Right. So this caused a bit of a stir the other night. There's been a lot of campaigning going around for the liner of the year.
Don't come City again.
Got a few nominations for this. Well, to be honest, I think it's the person who had the best campaign. There might have been a few payments.
Cost me a fortune.
There might have been a few payments where I've gone round on this, but I'll be honest, no disrespect to everybody else, but it was a bit of a landslide. And the liner of the year, the 23-24 season, give it up, is to Giddy.
Cheers, people.
So they're 2 years running, so I think with 2 years running, being consistent with that, he is very emotional.
Consistency.
Give your winner speech, mate, because I know you've practiced this.
I've just got Pauline's green stock. It's been a hard week. My face has been plastered on every video. And that's red and white.
Now you got to stick with that. Top line it. So the next award is, without this person, we wouldn't be able to complete any games after putting on to all the match reports and everything else of opposing teams, our own teams, and everything else with that. So without Andy turning up with his lovely high vis every Sunday, we would end up getting ourselves into a bit of trouble. So consistency again, the Respect Marshall award goes to Mr. Andy Dowson.
Go on, Andy.
Victory speech as well now, mate. Round up again.
Thank you, Mum and Dad, and everybody you know.
That's great.
Respect.
So obviously that's just us at the end of obviously the awards there. Like I said before, guys, obviously thank you to everybody in the room, the support. Obviously thanks for the kids. Thank you to the parents, everything else. And I just want to leave with a note, guys. I've all got you something here, so if you can just come up in the moment of let's go have a good night, guys. Yeah, let's enjoy it. Let's all have a good night, guys. So if you can just come up down the red carpet, guys. Yeah, because it's the Oscars. And just all got yourselves a little gift for you, yeah? So we haven't got out and done a bit of shopping for you all guys, yeah?
Hold on, wait.
Not too sure what's in there. Okay. Well done, guys, yeah, well done. Well done. Goodbye, guys, yeah, we'll give you a well done. Oh, you got your hands full there, mate, haven't you? Well, those are trophies there. Well done, man. Oh. There you go, mate. Well done.
Mum, you're going to be drinking all that beer. Why are you looking shocked? You're always drinking. Got the drinking on
Andy. Top line on. No way. It doesn't yeah, definitely. Yeah. New season, consistency, new bail,